Yeah, fine. So, good morning, everyone. Today, first we will revise Java operators, then we can go for new topic. So, the operators are nothing but we are going to use to perform a specific operations on the variables. So, the main purpose of the operators is to perform the operations on variable. So, how many types of operators we have? Arithmetic operations, relational operations, comparison, or relational or comparison. So logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators, and also we have urinary operators. Urinary operators will comes under to perform any operation on single variable. So I will give you an example while explaining the program, then you can understand. So this increment and decrement operator also will comes under urinary operators only. So these are the operators why we are going to explain you. So these are the important one. It is useful for in further classes to develop and build your logic means to write the programs. These are the operators are very important operators. And one more operator is the ternary operator. So ternary operator, it is nothing but a if else statement. So first it will check one condition. If the condition is true, it will set one value. If the condition is false, it will set another value. So that is also we'll explain later. So everyone clear, right? Arithmetic operations. So arithmetic operations we have all the mathematical related ones. So plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus. I hope everyone clear. Yesterday also I given one homework to you on WhatsApp. So yesterday I given 4 questions completed everyone.
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Yes.
There so here I have one question. I mentioned create a variable to store name, age, salary, grade, and is Java really. Which type of data types you used here?
String int char.
This one string, yeah, correct. This one
Int.
Int.
int, okay, int also you can use or short, byte, long, anyone. But recommended one is generally we are using integers. But if you want to go that memory consumption means we can for age we can use byte also. So up to 128 it will support, right? Then for salary, which data type you use it?
Short or int.
Hmm? No. Can anyone?
Double.
Double we have to use because you will have the decimal points. So we have to choose a double or float, but recommended one is double. So we don't know, right, how much money sometimes crores will come, trillions will come. So double means it will accept it. Next for grade,
Char.
care, correct. This one is Java is easy,
Boolean.
Boolean.
Boolean. So this program completed, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This one,
Yes, sir.
so it's like a multiplication only, similar. If
Yes.
you did this one, you can do easily this one. Next, this one.
Yes, sir.
So name, marks in 3 subjects, calculate the total marks. How you did this one? Hello. Don't know. I will explain you. That is not a complicated one. But whoever already completed, no issues. Yeah? Class name I am giving. Calculate total marks. So naming conventions. Class name should start with capital letter and camel case. I need main method. So what I given the requirement. First I am asking to use you one student name. So string is a which data type?
Non-primitive data type.
String is a non-primitive data type. So it's a object. Like this we can store our string value. Then next what I mentioned here, create a variable for student name, marks in 3 subjects, calculate the total marks and print. So next I need so we have to analyze our requirement first. So first I mentioned string student name need to create. So I have created. Then next we have to go for next step. So I think algorithm and flowchart, you know, right? If CSC student means they can aware. So algorithm means we have certain procedures to follow to get our output. Any for any requirements, we have some procedures to get an output. Flowchart means step by step. So how we are going to implement that output? We are going to divide our program into step by step. So our first step is we are going to create one student name. So we created. Next I mentioned 3 subject marks. For example, max. For example, 98 marks. Next, English. For example, 80 marks. Next, for example, social. So here variable names start with a small letter. For example, 70 marks. Then what I given, calculate the total marks. So to calculate the total marks, I need one more variable here. Int total marks equal to, how we can calculate it? Already you guys completed, right?
Max
How we
plus
can
English plus
calculate?
social.
Max plus
Uh,
English plus social.
Maths plus English plus. So just these variables we will add. Already we assigned marks for those variables we will add. Then social. Now I will get a total marks. Then what is my next step? I told print this total marks. So print means how we are going to print name. So this student contain, this is the his total marks. So first name, then this
Total marks.
total marks. So run as a Java application. So here he got 248 marks. Here just we will alter this one to get the meaningful. So now Rahman 248 we cannot understand, right? So if you give some meaningful message, we can get a student name then total marks. Now we can execute. How to execute? Right click inside the class, run as a Java application. Now you can see it is a meaningful student name the total marks. So clear, right? Everyone did in this way, right?
Yes.
So those who not completed this one, I will send you in chat. You can try. Just do your analysis first. What is the requirement? How we can achieve the output. So if your requirement is clear, then you can able to write the logic also. If you are not clear with your requirement, then it is difficult to write the logic. So you don't know what is the next line to write. So you have to divide your program step by step. So like flowchart, then you can achieve. So next thing, I will explain these examples for relational operators. So relational operators are comparison operators. So here we have double equal to and not equal to, greater than operator, greater than or equal to operator, less than operator, less than or equal to operator. So as per the operator's definition, so operators are used to perform operations on variable. Remember that definition. So new class, just I am giving relational operator examples. I need a main method. So you people don't use shortcuts. You can type everything manually. In interview, they will ask what is main method, and also they will give some snippets. For example, they will provide so it will accept in this way also. Here also it will accept. So which one is the right one? So three options they will give. Which one is the right one? They will ask you to choose. That time you should aware. So it will support this brackets here and here also. Then they will give two options are right. Third options is wrong. Then you will tell only this one is right. So for example, this is right you mentioned means then second one also it will accept. So this array brackets we can move here. It is also correct one only, but you tell wrong means then they will understand. So he is not aware of this one like that. So for single line comment, double slash relational operators. Operators. First we will check equal to equal to. I need two variables here. Int. So I will take real time example here. Then you can able to easily understand. Int marks equal to, for example, 50. And also this relational operators, it will return true or false only. So we are comparing just so we are checking one condition by using this relational operator. It will return true or false. So output for the relational operators are true or false only. True or false. So here this is my variable. I am going to performing one operation here. So inside the sys itself I am doing, otherwise we can create one new variable, we can print that variable here. Already those things yesterday Nadeem explained you, just now I am using directly inside the sysout itself. So int marks equal to 50. So here what it will return, it will not print this marks, but in the previous examples we saw here it is printing. I used this name and then total marks I used, right? It is printing these values, but in the relational operators it will print true or false only. So because this is the condition, so this marks is equal to 50 or not. And also you can see here single equal to, this is the double equal to. Single equal to is for the assignment, to assign the value, to initialize the value. Double equal to for to check the condition. So this marks given marks is equal to this another we are comparing. So this given marks is equal to this marks, or the given marks is equal to 100. So we need to compare, right? So for example, run as a Java application. Here given marks and our expecting marks are same. Then it is returned true. For example, we are checking with the 10. So this given marks are equal to 10 or not. Then it will return false. So it is not equal. This is about equal to, not equal to. For example, you may get a requirement like this. So if the marks are not equal to 100, hmm, so just a bit. So you can see here it is giving undefined. Why? Because how we are going to check this one means, here we will provide this also won't work, but symbol looks like this, correct? For boolean it will work. For example, I have one boolean operator. So yesterday I given, right, is Java easier. So I told you to define this one. Is Java. So in this way, this not will work. This is also another operator, I think. So logical operator. But to compare this one, we need one more variable. Int. So I will take some social marks, for example, 60. Then inside the sysout, this marks is not equal to social. You can see here, now it is accepting. So this is the not equal to example 1. So here we are comparing this marks is equal or not equal, like that. Then if it is not equal means what it will return. So we have 3 sysouts here. First one is false. Second one, you can see here we provided a not equal to means. So if it is true means it will give that negative one. So if you are not using this not means, if you are using directly whatever the value is here, it will print. Not equal to means negative of that one, it will print. So here negative means false. This marks, what is the marks? 50. Not equal to social marks. Correct, right? True. So this marks is 50, but social marks are 60. So we mentioned not equal to. If I give equal to means it will return false. Clear, right? So here what we are doing, comparing the variables. And the next one, so greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Greater than. Int, already we have it, we can use that same variable instead of this marks is greater than pass mark. My requirement is I need to check this student marks have greater than pass marks or not. So this is the greater than symbol. So pass marks are 35 for 100. Correct, right? Are you there? So pass marks, what is pass marks? 35 only, right? Here I will use that. Okay, no problem. Pass marks what? So now marks are greater than 35. I will change this marks to 30, or I will give exactly 35. Now what is the output here? Output for this?
False.
Hmm?
False.
Why?
It is not greater than 35. Equal to 30.
So this greater than will check up to 34 only. If you want to check exactly, we have to use greater than or equal to symbol. So this is another operator. First we will see it is coming false or not. So it is coming false. Last sys out. Now I will use true means equal to means greater than or equal to. Then it will return true. So correct, right? You can able to practice, right? Similarly, less than or equal to. I will go next topic. These are clear, right? Just I will give this one in chat. You can copy paste. I think already yesterday Nadeem explained all these things. Just I am rewinding. Similarly, see, just I am giving one simple examples. You can try multiple examples. Then only you can able to learn. And also whatever you are learning, you can discuss with your friends. Then you can remember those topics very longer duration. Otherwise, you will forget. So today, if I am asking first class any things means answer you will not answer that much perfectly. I think you maybe forget it. So if you are practicing every day and you are discussing with your friends, then you can able to remember very long duration. I hope this is clear, right, for you guys, why we are using relational operators.
Yes.
Next, logical operators. So here I already explained this one. I will explain only the difference, when to use this one and when to use this one. So mostly we are going to use in real-time programming these two only. This is we want to use. Why? Because so new class logical operators examples. So logical operators, mostly I'm going to explain you. So this is the R symbol. We have this one in the keyboard above the enter keyword. We have one below the backspace above the enter keyword. This is the R symbol. So we have this is the and, this is the R, and also we have this single and single R. So mostly in the real time we are going to use this one for these two. We mostly not recommended. Why? Because we'll see the example. I have int marks equal to 60. Another variable int attendance equal to 70. I hope already everyone completed BTech, right? So for the BTech, what is the attendance percent? If you want to move to next semester, 75, right?
Yes, sir.
70. If your attendance percent is 75%, then only they will promote to next year. Otherwise, they will not promote. And then here, so we are defining the variable. So why we can do, sorry, int also again, Boolean. Just I am checking to promote is eligible otherwise. So Boolean names will start with the is are. So this is the Java rule. So is eligible. Is eligible. So here my conditions are, so marks should greater than, what is the pass percent? 25, right? In BTech for single subject, greater than or equal to 25, and attendance should be greater than or equal to 75. Sys out is eligible. I am printing here. So for these conditions, what is the output? It will come Boolean, true or false only. So then only it is accepting. For example, I will use a int, what it is giving, change the type to Boolean. So these conditions will return output true or false only. So true or false will accept which data type? Boolean. So this is our condition here. Now this double and it will check. We have two conditions here. One is marks, one is the attendance. So for example, this first condition is false means then the second condition it won't execute. If you are using single and means it will must and should check both conditions. So here the simple rule is if you want to check whether the first condition is false or true, you have to must and should second condition means then you can go with this and. You don't want, if the first condition itself false, then you no need to check second condition. That time we can use a double and. Clear, right? So you can remember this rule. So in interviews or anyone can anywhere they will ask this question means you can explain when to use this one double and when to use a single and. Clear, right? So here the first condition is true or false here. First condition. Before I am executing, what is the output for this?
True.
True. Run as a Java application. But overall we got a false. Okay.
Attendance not equal to 7.
So everyone focus here. So yesterday he given one truth table, right? So for multi-line comment, how what is the symbol? Slash star slash. So yesterday he given, right? For example, condition 1 is true, condition 1 is false. Then the result will be
False.
false. For example, condition 1 is false, condition 2 is true, result will be
False.
False.
false. Both conditions are true. What is the result?
True.
True. Both conditions are false. What is the result?
False.
False. Clear, right? Now why we got this false? Here our case is this one. So condition 1 is true, condition 2 is false. Then output will be the false. Now what is the output? Run as
True.
a Java application. True. Correct, right? So now you are aware, right? And I will make this one is a false. To make this means I need to change this value. Example 20. Run as a Java application. So we'll show you this one while executing the program. I will execute in debug mode. So I mentioned, right, this double and if first condition is false, it won't execute the second condition. Directly it will print the value I mentioned. So run as debug as a Java application. So this is here one more thing. Run as means it won't check. Debug means how the program flow is executing. We can check step by step. Debug is a Java application. So here you will get this variables. So our variables are marks. You can see it is highlighting. Now it is executing this line. Here our marks will be 20. Attendance is the 76. Now just if you want to go next line, you can see here step into means line by line it will check. Here we have only one line. Step 2 means step over. So next line. This is a F8. So next, this is a debug point. We can call it as a debug point. So I will put one more debug point here. It will go that next debug point. Step into means line by line it execute. Here we don't have lines. Next line, only one line. Then next line is this one. And also I provided next debug point here. See, directly it is printed. For example, so this is became a also and finally output. I will make this one also true. So here it is executed only this condition. Run as a debug as Java application. Next F8. So here we got, because here we have only one step, right? Then we are unable to check this one. To make that, we have to define another variables. So as of now, no need. We'll check in the upcoming if else. That time also I will explain this debug. Then you can able to understand. But this is the how we can debug our program, how it is executing step by step. We can check here also what is the value coming before printing itself. We can check what is the output like that. So just you click this means it will also show here. I hope this is clear, right? Similarly, R also you can try. So the difference between double and a single and if first condition is false, then it won't check second condition. If first condition is true, then it will check second condition. For R, if first condition is true, it won't check second condition, double R. If the second condition is true, first condition is false, second condition is true, then it will check both. If first condition is true, then it won't check. Just you can see here. Same examples only I am going to use, not changing. So here, when we are going to use R means, so already same variable name we use it, right? That is nice. Either he is eligible for one condition. One condition is true means, then we can use. So we have two conditions. Either if he is one condition itself true means, then we can choose R. We must and should check the both conditions. That time we can choose and. So and or that is the different. When to use and when to use or. If you want to check both conditions as true, then we can choose and. Even single condition is true, then other conditions no need. So depends. So the real time scenarios will tell you. For example, your marks is greater than 25, and also you have to check attendance means you are using and. For R, student related real time. You have some optional subjects. Either one that is available, I think before 2014 batch up to, they have an optional subject. Either one subject they pass means they can eligible next batch. So, for example, math and another chemistry or some subject are the optional. Then, while checking the condition, he is eligible for next year or not. So, any one subject he is pass means he can eligible, right? That time we can use R. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So, Java application. So here first condition it's true, then it won't check. And also if you use this double and double R means it is the program execution time also will take lesser. So performance wise it is good. So this is clear, right? This is we can call it as a short circuit and a short circuit R. So it will check only one condition. For and if first condition is false means it will return directly false. For R, first condition is true means it will return directly true. It won't check next condition. That is the rule. Already not we saw. This one. Assignment operators. New class assignment operators. Here I will take one real-time scenario for you. For example, your salary have assignment operator equal to plus equal to last one I shared in chart. So why I am sharing this one? Those who are new to programming, they can able to do practice by looking these programs. I hope yesterday these things Navid Nadim not shared you. Are you able to follow, right? If any doubts, you can ask immediately. You can raise your hand as well. Then I will explain it. In between, people are living again, joining issues. Yesterday, attendance is 30, today 20 only. So assignment operators. So here my requirement is first I need to assign salary to one variable. One variable. And then so I am giving some increment from the next month. I need to add salary 5,000 or 10,000. I'm adding salary for the next month. Then reduce. So subtract. reduce salary 5,000. So here just I am writing how we can do that steps I am writing. What are the steps we are going to implement? So like that, any program first you can write the steps step by step what I have to do. So here my salary 1,000. Okay, that is not a problem, right? First I am going to assign one salary variable. So my first step, salary equal to 10,000. So this is the assignment operator. Then what I mentioned, next add salary. So already we have salary. This month you have salary 10,000. Next I am giving some increment. So how I will do that one? Normally. So your increment salary. So I am defining one variable here, increment salary. So camel case, if you are defining these names are meaningful means, then you can understand what is this purpose of this variable. So I am going to increment your salary in the next month 10,000. So then what I have to do here for this salary, I am going to add 10,000. Correct, right? Any disagreement here? Hmm? Yes or no? This is only right here. The requirement is so first your initial salary is 10,000. After few months, I am giving some increment. Correct, right? This is
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
so focus here. I am not asking any difficult questions, right? Easy question only, right? So now your salary got increased to 20,000. So instead of doing in this way, we have one shorthand operator. This one. So how we can achieve this instead of doing in this way, this same salary, I will use this one. So here I created one new variable, then I assigned. Instead of this, just I will comment. Instead of this one, I want increment salary. So for the same variable, right? So same variable inside the sysout salary. If I print means salary, it will print. But I want to add this extra 10,000. So I did in this way, right? Previously. Now salary equal to so here plus operator. Now 1 minute. So just I forgot, I'm recalling. So we can check here. Salary plus 10,000 means it will print, but I want to give this example, right? Somewhere I missed it. So I will check and tell you this one. Don't worry. And the next one, I will check and I will tell you this one. Just I missed it somewhere. Once I remember, I will tell you. Next, I will go this increment and decrement operators. New class, increment and decrement operators. So here we have two types, right? Pre-increment, post-increment. Pre-increment means, for example, I have int a equal to 10. Here int b equal to plus a. Then you can see the output here, printing a and b. Now run as a Java application. Here you are getting both 11. So here what it is doing, first it will increment the value and then it will assign the actual value. So it will add one value, and what is here actual value? 10. First it is incrementing and then it is assigning. You can see now what I will get output, 10 and 11. 10 and 11. This is the pre-increment. Pre-increment and post-decrement we have, right? Similarly, we have decrement also. Pre-decrement, post-decrement. I will give you one example. You can try for a pre-decrement and a post-decrement. Now for post, same variables I will use, or I will use a new variables. Int c equal to 10. Int d equal to c++. C and D I am going to print. Run as a Java application. Now you can see here, I will tell you the difference here, why D got printed 10. Here C got printed plus plus. So initially I will print one more sys out here, C. Now you can able to understand. So initially, what is the C value here? 10. And then next I am printing C. Already here we added post increment. Post increment C plus plus. So pre increment means before this value, it will add 1 and it will print that one. But post increment, what it will do? First value is the 10. So now the C value is what here? 10 only. Later, right, it is going to increment. So C plus plus first is 10 and then it is incremented. But in the case of D, it is not incremented. Why means now initially the C value is 10 only. Later it is going to increment in the next step. Here I will give plus plus. So post increment this D. Run as now also D value is this one, not incremented. Now you print here means D value got incremented. You can see the difference, right? First pre-increment means first it will increment the value and then what is the value of A, it will add. But in case of post increment, first it will assign the value, later it will increment by 1. So first here what is the value for C? C only. Here it is incremented. Then it is got 11. First it is printed 10 only. Similarly for D case also. Initially C value is 10. Later it is going to increment. So here we provided increment, but initially D value is 10 only. Later it is incremented. Finally we got 11. So pre-increment, post-increment, pre-decrement, post-decrement also there. These things we will use in looping statements. Any questions, sir? Okay. Salary related only. You can try for a pre-decrement also. Next, this one I will tell you. Up to here clear, right? Operators. That urinary, those operators are there, right? I will give one example. Yesterday someone was asking. New class, urinary operators. What if we want to add a what if we want to add a more than one digit? What function should we use? So which one you are asking? Increment or arithmetic operation? Arithmetic operation or What if we want to add more than one digit in increment? Okay. Yeah, that is simple only. Here plus means 1 instead of run as a here it will take normally. So that one we will check in the looping statements. Here directly we cannot, I think, because it will consider as a arithmetic operation. In the looping statements, we can do that one. If I directly assign means it will not execute. In the looping, we can able to do that. In the upcoming classes, we can discuss that. Next, unary operator. So what are the unary operators we have means plus, minus, and plus. So increment, decrement also will come. So unary operators mainly we are going to use to perform the operation on single variable. Perform operations on single variables. For example, int a equal to 10. Here just I am assigning minus 10 as so it will print minus 10. Just I am assigning 10 as so if no plus for no need to show right plus normally if there is no value no symbol there it is a by defaultly plus only minus. So here also you can see in the last example we saw on the single variable only we did all these operations. So C is one variable, D is one variable. This is the urinary example. You can try. This is simple only. I hope. Next we'll check ternary. Ternary operator. For ternary operator, the syntax will be first it will check condition, then value, then this is semicolon, then finally value. So here I will take that same marks and attendance. Marks equal to 30 into attendance equal to 75. So here what is I mentioned here, first I need the condition. Marks is greater than or equal to 25. So this is one condition, and attendance is greater than or equal to 75. So I got condition. Then if both are there means I need marks else attendance. Now here what is the output for this? If this condition is true means it will print marks. If this condition is false means it will print attendance. Int, just I am giving a result. Sys out result. Run as a so here you can see it is printing 30 because these conditions are true. For example, I am changing to 74. Run as a Java. Now it is not printing marks. Previously it is printing. So this condition is false. These conditions became false. Then it is printing attendance. Clear, right? It's like a if else. If it is true, it will execute the if block. So that is next we are going to discuss if and else. This is about the ternary operator. So this is the ternary symbol. This question mark is to check the conditions. Here it will divide either you need this value or this value. This is a ternary operator. This is the ternary symbol. Clear, right? This is so. This is whoever not clear, no issues. Next we will discuss if and else. Then you can able to understand easily. Practice this one. I hope shall we continue tomorrow? Shall we continue now or tomorrow? So new topic. We have to. I will tell you this one tomorrow. Okay, fine. And then I will give you some more homeworks based on the operators.